Turbo Conquering Mega Eagle. Alright, so a few of you might have noticed and enjoyed taking a piss out of the fact that I occasionally smoke a bit of pipe now. Alright. So what? Basically, I've been coming off fags for like ages now, innit? I've been doing a bit of vaping and that. I kind of stopped drinking as well. I was drinking quite a lot of lager, it's not intentional. I haven't gone out of my way to stop drinking. I've just kind of naturally stopped drinking any beer now. Really, it's quite boring. I'm just a bit worried about turning into a boring old fart. The thing is, I find tremendously bored marathon hands now, isn't it? Because I've spent most of my adult life with a fag or a tin of beer in my gob or in my hands, innit? And I just find myself wanting something. Especially at the lathe, I used to really enjoy, sitting a glass of cider on the side and fagging the mouth, and it just finished off the lathing and that, either way. So I had a little go on the pipe, and I quite enjoy it, and it's a tremendous selection of backies and that you can put in these things, and they're really tasty, and they're all so different and that. It's not like fags will taste the same, don't they? They're like all pretty grotty, and then rollies, which I used to smoke, like there's quite a bit of difference between them, but still, for a non-smoker you'd smell rolly backy, and it'd all smell the same, innit? But only if you're smoking it every day, I suppose, you would notice much of a difference. But the pipe backy, it's just miles apart from each, there's different ends of the spectrum and that, and it's pretty enjoyable. And I just do it when I'm in the shed, like at the lathe, I suppose, or doing something, and it's a but I was finding, I can't sit a pipe down. If I sit it down, it'll roll over and I'll end up getting swarf on the mouthpiece, and when I pick it up again I'll put something nasty in my mouth on the mouthpiece. And the other thing is, I've really enjoyed smoking a cob pipe. It's been nice easy smoking pipe. I've got a few of them, a few different cheapo pipes, and one's a clay pipe. I feel like a sort of 19th century Londoner, and I've got a cheapo nasty one from China as well. But the cob pipe's really good. It's proper Missouri cob pipe. That's nice. But I chew through the end because it just comes straight out. It's what's known as a billiards pipe, I suppose. It comes straight out the front, so it's got no sort of stability. So it's really meant for holding in your hand, but that's no good for me. So that's why I'm making a pipe, basically. One of the reasons I'm making a pipe. The other reason is that they're made of this stuff, Briars, which is some thorny Mediterranean bush, and this is the root of that bush, and it's got incredible fire retardant properties. It's a very dense timber. I noticed it actually smells like tomato soup, which is really weird. Like timbers always smell of different things, don't they? But this really definitely smells of tinned cream of tomato soup. So if you like tomato soup, get some and hack it up. You'll love this stuff, isn't it? But the thing about it being a root mass is that it kind of looks like a burr. Really beautiful grain, if you can call it a grain. But yeah. So the idea is to make a pipe that is A, freestanding, and B, what's known as a freehand pipe, so it dangles down a lot like Sherlock Holmes' pipe. Vinny's taking the piss saying that I look like Sherlock Holmes now, but now I really will, won't I? But this is a lot smaller than his pipe, I suppose. And most freestanding pipes that you can sit down are what are known as study pipes, I think they're called, like for sitting at your desk, so you can pick it up with it's a full handful of pipe and shove it in your mouth. I don't want that, because it'll take like half ounce of baccy to fill the thing up. So there's going to be a nice small freestanding freehand pipe, and I'm naming it the workshop pipe. Yeah, I've invented this pipe. It's a hybrid of the two, freehand, freestanding. It's now the workshop pipe. The Briar come out lovely on this. I'm really really enjoying just playing around with this stuff. I've got a few blanks that came from Turkey, and it's just been a nice fun little project. Finished off with a bit of tung oil, and that's it, my pipe. Tastes rank in a minute. It's going to take a couple of burns to get rid of that sawdust flavour. These Briars, really weird stuff, yeah? You start machining in it, it smells like tomato soup. Beautiful bit of wood though. Probably messed it up with my dirty fingers already. Hey.